Hello! So this week's video is an Ikea haul. I also went to the opening of the brand new Ikea that is like a 5-minute drive from where I live, and it's great and I'm so excited about it. So the first 2 minutes is just me visiting the new Ikea, and then the rest is going to be the haul video. So enjoy the first little section. Good morning everybody. Today is going to be a really fun day. For me anyway, because I'm going to sound like such an old woman, but the new Ikea just down the road from where we live is opening today, and I am so excited. Chris can tell you I've been going on about this non-stop for a good while now, but it's finally opening today, and I've got a meeting to go to first, but on the way home I'm going to go there. We're going to get some meatballs for lunch and we're going to have a look around. Arrived and it's like a proper party in here. All this queuing for a bit of meatballs. We made it, we got the meatballs. Everyth's so clean, I love it. So they built a meeting room on the terrace thing, so we're going up to have a look. Tai Chi and yoga, what? Oh my god. I'd come and do yoga at Ikea. Cool.
Look, we can hang one of these off the alcohol, like 2 of these bits.
That is cool, I do like that actually. What is this? It's only £3. I love Ikea so much.
This is going to be so bad for our bankroll.
Of course you'd find the gaffer in the lighting section. Okay, I hope you liked that. Now let's move on to the actual haul video. By the way, if I sound a bit bunged up, I have been just getting over a cold, so I'm very sorry about that. Basically, when we went shopping in the new Ikea, we only bought like 2 things. I literally bought a chocolate bar and then this next thing that I'm going to show you. So most of the items, there's only a couple of items that I can physically show you in my hands, and the others will be like filmed as cutaways because they're like big furniture items that I literally can't hold in my hands. So yeah. So the first item is this vase. This vase was literally only like £1.25. Crazy. It's just a glass vase. The one that I usually have is really small, and luckily Chris had got me some really nice flowers, so I thought it was about time that I finally got a bigger glass vase to put my flowers in. So I'm also going to leave all the links, or as many as I can find online, to the products in the description below if you are interested. Next item is a bin. Again, this was only like £1 or something ridiculous like that. It's just one of their classic plastic bins. I actually wanted them in white because it would go a lot more with the colour scheme in our flat. All the walls are white, but Chris was like, no, let's get black so it like contrasts, but I don't really like the black, especially in the study, because nothing is dark in the study. They're all like really light colours, so yeah. But we have 2 of these, one in the study and one in our bedroom, and yeah, they were only like £1.50 or something like that. Next is this bath mat. This again was only like £2 or something. We got 2 of them to go in our bathroom, and we got it in grey because in the bathroom it's kind of like a grey colour scheme anyway. So yeah. Next, I got this wok. Now, I actually got this when I moved into my uni flat 2 years ago, but it was from Ikea. And again, this was only like a couple of quid. Like, it's massive. Look at it compared to the size of my face. It's just massive. Like, you can cook so much in it, and I love it so much. And I'm so glad I've got it. Next up is a set of wooden chopping boards. Now, I was actually gifted these from my cousin and her husband at Christmas. They moved into their flat and we moved into our flat around the same time, so we both gifted each other like some nice kitchenware, and so she gave me these. We also do have another like really nice wooden chopping board, which I absolutely love, but it's always good to have different sizes. I really like the small one, and yeah, I don't think they were that expensive either, and Ikea is always great for kitchenware. Now, this is the last thing that I can physically show you in my hands because everything else is like furniture. So because we went to the opening of the brand new store near where we live, they were giving out free bags. Now, I'm not sure if this is something they're going to continue, and I know they don't do it in other Ikeas because luckily enough, when I was younger, before I moved here with Chris, I used to live like a 20-minute drive from an Ikea. So I've always grown up around Ikea, which, you know, I had a great childhood. We went to eat meatballs like all the time. I love Ikea, like it's kind of sad. I don't know if they're continuing this, but because we went on the first day, they gave us a free green bag. So usually you have the blue and yellow ones, but they were handing out free green ones. I think it's something to do with it being like recycled and like eco-friendly, because the new Ikea is meant to be like the most eco-friendly Ikea that there is. So moving on to big items. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is what I'm currently sitting in. It is my favorite yellow chair. It's actually kind of funny because I don't really sit in this chair that often. I rather be on the sofa, but this is like my editing chair, my filmmaking chair, and Chris sits in it when he's gaming, and it's just really comfortable. When we kind of said that one day we wanted to move in together, I was like, I have to have a nice yellow armchair, and luckily Ikea provided. Now, I know they've actually put the price up of this, or at least they have in the new Ikea, because we paid, I want to say it was like 160 and it's now 190, although you can get one in grey, which is cheaper. But yeah, I don't know why the price went up in like a month or a couple of months. I really like it. To go with this, I didn't want to buy this, but Chris and his parents were like, oh, you have to get it, you have to get it. We bought the yellow footstool to go along with it, and I think that was about £80. And considering I didn't want to get it when we first were looking at things to buy, I'm quite glad we have it now. The next big item that is also in our living room is the sofa. And the sofa is by far my favourite thing that we have purchased. It was obviously on the pricey side because it was a sofa, and we paid, I think it was £425 or £450. It was around that price range, but it does pull out into a double bed, which is what we wanted for when friends and family are staying. They have a place to stay, and we've had people stay already and they say that it's actually really comfortable, which makes me very happy. But I love this sofa. I love that it's a corner sofa. We both agreed that we wanted a corner sofa. It was like the one thing that we wanted. And the colour scheme in our living room is grey and yellow, which was my choice, obviously. And it just works so well. Chris was worried that the back was kind of low, like where the cushions are, that it might not be very comfy, but it is. The next item is also in our living room, and it is in the far corner of our living room, and it is a bookshelf. Now, this was bought by Chris when he first moved into university accommodation, or was it his second uni house? I can't remember. He bought it, so it is his, but we are currently using it together. And luckily it goes with the grey colour scheme. And yeah, it's just your standard bookshelf. I don't know how much it is, but if I find the link, I will leave it in the description for you. The next item is our two-man desk, which I really like. We were going to obviously get a desk when we knew we were moving in together, but we didn't realise that we could get like a two-man desk. And when we were looking around IKEA, we thought this was like a really great idea, and then we measured it out, and luckily it fits in the room that we want it to, like perfectly. And we haven't really used it for like working anyway. It's kind of being used as my piano stand. I put my keyboard on it, and the study is kind of being used as my music room currently. I do want to use it to work in, but at the moment it's very cluttered still, and I can't work in a cluttered space. It's got like so many desk drawers, and they're all like different sizes as well, and it's just great. The only problem I think there is like the top actual desk bit doesn't connect to the drawers, which I thought was really weird. So like you can push it and it might fall off. But other than that, it was really cool. And we got it in white. You could also get it in black. And I think it was like £145. The next item is something also from Chris's old university flat. He bought a desk, which a lot of uni students have in their rooms, from IKEA. And he basically broke the desk. But we kept the top bit, which we've put on top of another shelving unit, which wasn't from IKEA. It's going to eventually be used, obviously, as the whiteboard and other stuff to showcase. Again, it's still quite messy in the study and we really need to sort it out, But yeah, it's just another thing for storage basically. And the last item we have from IKEA in our new flat is again something that Chris bought for his university house. It is the desk chair. It's really nice, although slightly uncomfortable, but it looks really nice. It's the nice wooden and kind of black design. It's very stylish. It looks really nice in our study. I myself need to get a chair, but again, just haven't had the time or the money. I personally want one on wheels, but his is not on wheels, but that's still fine. So yeah, that's all the IKEA items from my new flat. I hope you've enjoyed this video. All the links, or at least I'll try and get as many links as possible in the description below if you are interested in any of them. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you soon for another video.